Welcome back to Game Galaxy, and today I'm talking about Bujingai, the Forsaken City on PlayStation 2. In Japan this is just called Bujingai, and in Europe it's called Bujingai Swordmaster. This is a highly stylized hack-and-slash game developed by Taito and Red Entertainment in 2003. This is such a great game, and they released it for Taito's 50th anniversary. This game takes place in the future after a global nuclear disaster has laid waste to most of Earth's population, and the main character, Lao Wang, returns to Earth to save the world from a demon invasion and stop his corrupted friend. Japanese Pop Star Gackt provides the likeness, voice, and motion capture for the main character, and if you know anything about Gackt, he's a really awesome dude, so having someone like him involved makes this just a more fun experience. The graphics and art style of this game are an absolute treat. Every sword strike and swing has a whirl of color that is very pretty and fun to look at. The combos are simple and easy to string together and a lot of fun to play. The swordplay mechanics of this game are very heavily influenced from Chinese Wuxia films like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Each time you enter a stage, there is a very stylized intro where Lao will strike a series of poses to show he doesn't mess around. The game basically consists of you guiding Lao through various stages and battling enemies, collecting power-ups, magic, and keys. There really isn't any more to it than that, and that is by no means a bad thing. This game is an excellent pick-up-and-play kind of experience. It's very simple, yet it has some depth once you learn more of the mechanics. And you get 2 swords! How awesome is that? Not only are there a couple of different combos Lao can perform, but he can also cast a variety of spells. The one negative thing is that you have to go into a separate menu to change what spell you have active, which isn't the best. While the fighting is simple and really well defined, this game has one big disparity, and that's the overall control, particularly the jumping mechanics. Before we get into the jumping controls, I just want to talk about the camera controls and how wonky they are. Everything is inverted and reversed, so if you want to turn the camera right, it moves the camera left, and vice versa. And looking up, you gotta pull down like you're in a flight simulator. And there is no way to change it, and that's super frustrating. A lot of older PS2 games did this, and I don't know why. Final Fantasy XII did that. It drives me insane. So once you get a hold of that, then you gotta deal with these jumping mechanics. You have an air dash you can do, but it's really hard to control where you go, and grabbing onto poles is also very finicky. There's this one level in this game that is an absolute nightmare, and that's called the Cloud Sea. This level is full of platforming sections in the clouds, and it's incredibly frustrating with clunky and heavy jumping mechanics. It's really hard to put into words unless you're playing for yourself, but it is a nightmare. Since I've spent a lot of time playing the stage, I can learn all of its tricks, but this stage has caused me not to touch this game for 2 years until I finally went back to finish it. For fun, let's watch sped up how long it takes me to get past this one jumping puzzle. I know it looks like I suck, but no way, man. It's really difficult fighting the game's controls. And when you're having issues by no account of your own platforming skills or judge of distance, but due to the bad controls, it can be maddening. Beyond that caveat, the rest of the game is less stressful. My advice is always look above you. This game has a lot of verticality to its stages, and some of the hidden gold coins that unlock things as well as spell power-ups will be above you. Lao can block almost any attack if you're facing the enemy and locked onto them, but it will deplete your defense meter with each blow. My favorite feature is the ability to counter, and as you face more skilled enemies, you'll engage in very cinematic swordplay battles that become a strategic balance of offensive and defensive advances with the goal of breaking your enemy's defense before your defense is broken. I really like this kind of fighting mechanic. It makes for a more interesting battle with a cinematic flair rather than just straight button mashing. Lao can also absorb and deflect magic attacks, which is really cool, and some boss fights require you to use this skill. Health can only be replenished by finding yellow orbs, which are usually hiding in boxes and are rare, so you'll have to practice your skills. You level up your health, magic, attack, and defense by collecting orbs dropped by defeating enemies. In between stages, you can use these to upgrade Lao. The great thing is you can replay previous levels to help yourself level up quicker. The gameplay is extremely smooth, running at 60 frames per second, which you won't see here in this video, but the graphics are really nice and complement the PS2 nicely. This game still looks good today, even on modern displays. Certain games that chose their art style and direction wisely with the PlayStation 2 hardware have lasting appeal, and I would consider Bujingai one of them. The music is really good in this game, and it really adds a lot to the mood of Bujingai. Bujingai is one of those those rare hidden gems that I have a lot of passion for, and I feel like not a lot of people know about it or have given it a try. I highly recommend giving it a try, and while it's not super groundbreaking, it does offer a unique experience. And any game that offers a unique experience, I absolutely love. So I want to thank you so very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any videos in the future, and go grab your swords and save the world.